Hello, good friends. Myself Jagruti Lade. Today I am going to explain the cage framework. Introduction of a cage framework. The cage distance framework, a valuable tool for accessing the barriers to trade and investment between the countries. We will explore these four keys dimensions, that is a distance, cultural, administrative, geographic and economic, that can higher the flow of goods, services, capital and people across the border. Understanding this distance is a crucial for a business making decision about the international expansion for the policymaker seeking to promote international trade and investment. Then cage framework. First is a cultural. The cage from abbreviations of a cage framework is a cultural, administrative, economic and geographic. The cultural distances. The cultural distance refer to the differences in the language, values, norms and beliefs between the countries. These differences can affect the communication, negotiation of a marketing strategies and consumer behavior in international market. For instance, the color symbolism and the gift giving etiquettes can vary significantly across culture. And understanding these nuisance uh, is essential for the business operating in a foreign market. Next is an administrative distance. The administrative distance refers to the differences in a governmental regulations, legal systems and bureaucratic procedures between the countries. These differences can increase transaction cost, delay market entry and create a regulatory headlist for the business operating in foreign market. For example, complex tax regulations and lengthy licensing processes and unclear investment rules can deter the businesses from the entering certain markets. Next is in geographical distance. The geographical distance refers to the physical separation between the countries, influencing the transportation cost, communication delay and the logistical challenges. The distance can affect the supply chain management, product distribution and the cost of doing business in an international market. For instance, businesses may face the higher transportation cost, long lead time and when exporting goods to the distance market. Next is the economic distance. The economic distance refers to the differences in income level, market size and economic infrastructure between the countries. The differences can affect the consumer purchase power, market share and ability of a business to compete the international market. For example, business may faces the challenges in a penetrating market with a low income level, limited infrastructure. Next, measuring the cage distance. The cage distance framework quantitative and qualitative data. It's the distance between the two countries for each of four dimensions. The framework provides a methodology for assigning scores to each dimension and the aggregate score represent the overall cage distance between two countries. The numeric representation allows for a comparison and insights the potential of trade barrier. Then benefits of a cage framework. First is the benefits are the strategic decision making, assisting business in making informed decision about the entering new market by considering various distance factors. Next is the risk assessment. The risk assessment, it helps the identify potential and challenges associated with the international expansion, allowing for the better risk management. Next is a market selection, facilitating the selection of a target marketed by highlighting the degree of similarly or dissimilarly across various dimensions. Then resources allocation, guides resource allocation by focusing on a market with a lower distance factors and higher potential success. There is some limitations about the cage framework. First is the oversimplification. The framework may simplify the complexity of the international business as the factor often interconnected and dynamic. Next is the static analysis. Cage is a snapshot and may not capture changes over time or consider involving the nature market. Next is the subjectivity. Interpretation of a distance factors can subjectively lead to the biases in the analysis. The lack of quantification. The framework doesn't provide the quantitative measure of a distance, making it challenges to precisely and compare different market. Next real world example of is a Coca-Cola in China. Coca-Cola successes in China demonstrate the important culture sensitivity in international business. The company initially faced the challenges due to the perception of it as a Western drink and didn't align with the Chinese cultural preference. To overcome this, Coca-Cola adapted its marketing strategy, emphasized the brand compatibility with the Chinese tradition and values. For administrative distance, we will take an example of countries have implemented various initiatives to reduce the administrative distance and facilitate the international trade. The World Trade Organization has played a significant role in harmonizing trade rules, streamlining the custom procedure. Additionally, free trade agreement often reduce the administrative burden for a business operating with the FTA region. Next, for technological distances, technological advancement. The technological advancement significantly reduce the geographical distance, facilitating the international trade and investment. Advancement in transportation, such as containerization and air cargo, have made more efficient and cost effective to move goods across the border. Additionally, improvement of a communication technology such as interest and video conferencing have facilitated the collaboration and the business transactions across the geographical distance. Then economic factor. The economic partnership such as joint venture strategic alliance can help the business overcome economic distance barrier. By partnering with the local companies, business can gain access to the market knowledge, distribution networks, and capital resources in a foreign market. This partnership can also help the business adapt their products and services to local preferences and regulatory requirements. Here, one example of IKEA, which includes all distance, that is a cultural, administrative, geographical, and economic also. First, we will discuss with the cultural distance. In IKEA has adapted its furniture design and store layout to suit a diverse cultural preference, such as smaller furniture for Asian market. For administrative distance, the company has navigated various legal and regulatory environments, adjusting the business practices comply local laws. Next, with the geographical distance, IKEA strategically places store based on the geographical factors and local infrastructure, considering the transportation and logistics. Then economic distance, the company adjusting strategy accomplished the different income level areas markets. Thank you.